Yeah, I know. I'm sick of them. You're sick of them. We're all sick of them. I've tried them. I've kept them. I've tried to put wrap on them and everything. I tried to preserve them, you know, when they were chipping away. I tried to forgive them when they burned up 3 suits in 2 years. 3 rain suits in 2 years. Today's the day. You are out of here, old pipes. I'm getting rid of you. We got some nice fresh ones that are going on. Stay tuned. We're about to throw these on real quick. It's really easy. All right, so guys, as you remember, I've done a lot of work on Titan since I got it. I did the ground fix, scraping down all the powder coat so it has a better fit. I did the desmog. We've done so many things, all the little rubber grommets and stuff like that were rotted out. I got rid of those. We were originally at 12 inches or 12 and a half inches, so I hope that doesn't change anything, that it's a half an inch lower. And if you have been following the channel, you know that I did my own custom Harley brackets to hold Harley bags. We got this little strip down, and even the tank is prepped to come off here really soon. I made Harley brackets out of, they were Harley brackets, but I chopped them up, re-welded them so they would fit. And then I also did the same thing with the backrest. Harley, they're not actual Harley parts. They're Harley, made for Harley parts, but they got some really cool parts, and I'm like, hey, that looks like it'll fit. I bought a welder and made them fit. So anyways, the last thing that I was kind of nursing and babying were these pipes. Oh, these pipes are terrible. And I know they look absolutely just disgusting right now. But when I first got the bike, they were nice. They were pretty good. Like here, especially this one was like brand new. But behind it, the ugly side, the dirty side has some chips, so I was like, it could last for now. I'll deal with it because they are Cobra pipes. They're aftermarkets. They are likely the ones that I would have gotten anyways. So I let it ride. As time went on, if you'll notice, this comes straight out around the clutch basket, and it sticks out right here. And when you have your leg right here, it is right on the inside, the baggy part of a rain suit specifically, but any kind of clothing that you're wearing, it's right about there. And it's super hot. So I always had issues. 3 rain suits that I burned through with this thing, and I tried scraping it off, and it was pretty good. I was able to get the material off, but all of that dry wool, the steel wool, it was kind of wearing into the chrome, and it wasn't looking that well. And so I decided, since, hey, I put the bags up a little higher, like the performance bagger look, I decided, I'll wrap these with the engine or the manifold wrap, and I went right over the chrome. So I was like, okay, it'll be a little hot rod look. Dealt with that for about a year, and that got old. It didn't make this any cooler. It did kind of stop a little bit from burning, but yeah, after taking them off, if you'll see the video from last year, oh my goodness, yeah, it just don't ever put wrap on chrome. Let's see the condition of my crush washers. I can get it out. This one's loose. Oh my, they look like a soup bowl. Look at this edge. That is surely crushed. Anyways, yeah, it should not look like that. If it looks like that, replace it, because it should look like that. Nice and fat, round-ish, but have some meat to it that's going to squish down again and give you that seal, because brass is really soft. So make sure they do not look like that. And I'm sure the other one is equal. Oh, that's fried. Oh, come on. Yep. Flat, fried. Oof. Can't even get focused on that, but yeah, that's pretty bad. So I'm also seeing, wow, a lot of soot in there coming out the side, onto this bolt hole here, which tells me there was, not a good seal. Obviously, by the looks of those rings, there was not at all. Man, and I jacked these things down in Laconia when it was hanging there. I tightened these down way past the torque specs, so I really jacked up those rings pretty good. Yours may not look like mine. can abuse this bike, man, and it just keeps on going. I don't see how, man. It's a Honda. It just keeps going. But yeah, there's definitely some blow by here, and that's probably what was giving a whole lot of heat coming up as well. So getting that sealed up would probably cool things down and make sure the bike is running a little bit cooler. So this one wasn't as easy as the old ones that came off. They're a little bit fatter, heat shield and everything here. So I did have to take off my brake reservoir from here in order to get it through here and have some space to kind of fiddle around with it and everything. But I got them on here. I had to put the guard on the bottom. Well, I couldn't get it off because I had already put it on. Wait to put your guards on. It's a lot easier that way. But I was able to get them on and then put the top guard on last. But that's the shape I'm looking for. They're looking good so far. While I was doing this, I also found a bit of an issue, just like I thought. These pipes are a little high here, and they need to tuck in more. And my Harley bag brackets that I made, my custom ones here, I went with the lower attachment. I did have them attached up here, but the footrest wasn't working with it, so I attached it lower. But now it's too low, and I can't get that bolt down there all the way in because, okay, it won't focus. But anyways, I can't draw it tight to the bike because of that. So I am going to have to be doing a little bit of welding and drilling and grinding and having fun. So okay, so I got it all together, sprayed it down a little bit with some terrible spray paint, but really I just like kind of sprayed some cheap stuff on there to kind of see where I'm at as far as getting these, you know, as smooth as possible. And there's a few high sides that I can see with the black paint on it now, and probably go back. I'm going to take all of this off again and repaint it, but I'm going to smooth this out a little bit more. But yeah, that's the new design. It has room now to clear the pipe. I can't imagine I'll ever go back to OEM pipe, so I don't have to worry about that. But so it's in the perfect place now where it doesn't interfere with the pedal and it doesn't interfere with the pipe. And I was able to get these pipes flush against the bike. And man, these pipes are definitely in the right place. I love them. They look good. They're nice and fat. And yeah, so it wasn't too much more that I had to do, but there was a design tweak. So I figured I would let you guys know, you know, how it's going as far as like designing these things and just how they keep morphing and changing. So I think this is the right design now. I'm just gonna strip these down and put a proper coat of paint on these. So a little bit thicker than the ones that I had on there, and longer as well. The ones stopped short. These ones go all the way back. So they're looking nice and smooth. It was a pretty easy install. Just remember when you're taking these off, you know, the heat shield. I think I was calling them a heat guard. It still guards against heat, right? Anyways, just make sure you take that top heat shield off. You can put the bottom one on, but wait for the top one because you're gonna have to bend that bar around that rear cylinder. But otherwise, it's pretty easy, and you don't really need to take off your footrest or anything like that. So got a few more things that we're going to be doing, just some maintenance stuff, but I'll post another video when I get her all together, when she's ready to go for 26, and give you an update on what I got planned for her as well. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.